Don't you just love a good love story? Well, apparently, so does the state of Idaho. In Idaho, there is a law stating that a man cannot give his sweetheart a box of candy weighing less than 50 pounds. Warner definitely needs to take lessons from the people over there. Washington, Idaho, Carley Lewis.
Hi there, I'm Meredith Gray. A few weeks ago, I decided I needed to take a vacation. I knew I didn't want to travel far from Seattle Grace Mercy West Hospital, in case anything happened, but I wanted to go somewhere. I hadn't taken a vacation from surgery in a long time. I went to this place that Carly told me about, called Washington, Idaho Grand Assembly. Trust me, I thought it was a weird name at first too. However, I ended up having the time of my life. First, I traveled all the way to Yakima, Washington, which is where sessions were held, and I met the queen named Emily. I believe they called her the Grandworthy Advisor. She and the other tenacious sea turtles wore beautiful green and gold dresses. Zola would have loved them, as they looked like princess dresses. Something cool I learned is that the Grandworthy Advisor actually gets her own special dress to wear during different sessions. This year, Emily had a dress that looked like a hot air balloon. It was so cute. I learned that the Tenacious Sea Turtles raise money for their nonprofit grant service project called the Page Ahead Children's Literacy Program. They raised $34,500 and donated over $700. I told Alex about this program, and he thought it would be really cool for the children of Africa that he helps. Come on to my office, and I'll tell you about this in a moment.
Hi, Dr. Gray. What can I help you with?
Take care of these patients for me, please. I'm in an interview. Follow me to the conference room. To raise funds for their foundation, each year, they hold a gala for their alumni. This past year, it was Western theme. This reminds me of the time that Chief Hunt held a gala, and whichever surgical field raised the most money got millions of dollars towards their research. They also hold a leadership weekend for girls ages 14 to 17, where they learn about goal setting, communication, event planning, and more.
Miss Debbie Rosenthal needs an x-ray and Miss Sydney Vorney needs a neuro exam.
Go ahead and page neuro. Thank you. The theme for Grand Assembly was explore the endless opportunities waiting around the world. The Grand Pages were even dressed up as flight attendants. They kind of reminded me of nurses, always willing to lend a helping hand to someone in need. There were also these really loud California Grand Officers in the East that had these red blow-up sticks. Let's just say they won't be ever allowed to have those again. Emily and the Tenacious Sea Turtle Grand Officers did an incredible job throughout Grand Assembly. But did you know that each year a new girl is elected to serve as a Grandworthy Advisor? Washington, Idaho actually holds their elections for the Grand Line during Grand Assembly sessions. Kate was elected to serve as the 2023 Grandworthy Advisor in Washington, Idaho, serving alongside the outgoing octopi. Their Grand Service Project is concerned for animals, which provides life-saving services for pets in need. This reminds me of the time that Christina had to take care of pigs, although she didn't like it as much as the outgoing octopi liked their Grand Service Project. Kate announced that the next Grand Assembly theme is Make a Splash that creates waves of change, and that it will be held at the Sundome Yakima on July 14th through the 16th. I'm sure the outgoing octopi will definitely get used to this theme at their annual summer camp. Did you know that Washington, Idaho actually holds their first OV at the summer camp grounds? And they announced the different themes throughout the year there. After sessions on the last day, I learned that everyone goes to Miners. It kind of reminds me of how we often go to Joe's to hang out after work. Unfortunately, that was the end of my trip, and although it is great being back at the hospital, I truly did have an amazing time at Washington, Idaho Grand Assembly.